The art of seducing and making her fall in love in bed isn't just about physical skills. Have you ever wondered why some experiences become unforgettable, while others are quickly forgotten? The answer lies in emotional connection, in that ability to touch her mind and heart, not just her body. So, if you really want her to fall in love and think of you even after saying goodbye, pay attention. This is a guide for men who want to go beyond the superficial. Here are 10 powerful psychological tricks that blend physical pleasure with emotional depth, designed to create experiences she'll be unable to forget. Get ready to learn, reflect, and challenge your own limits. Are you ready to become the type of man who makes a difference in a woman's life? Let's go. 1. Foreplay, the gateway to her heart. Foreplay isn't just a warm-up. It's the bridge that connects her mind to the experience she's about to have. Here's a golden rule. Use foreplay to build an emotional connection, beyond just arousal. Take time to explore her body, but also to notice her reactions, her glances, her sighs. Ask subtle questions, make her laugh, look her in the eyes. Let her feel that you're fully there, that the moment is just for her and that nothing else matters. You're not just warming up. You're laying the groundwork for trust and mutual desire. Remember, foreplay isn't just about touch, it's about connection. 2. Mix physical pleasure with emotional connection. Men often focus on physical pleasure, but when you learn to combine it with emotional connection, you take the experience to another level. During intimacy, use touches and whispers that reinforce what you both are feeling in that moment. Speak softly, and don't hesitate to express how you feel about being there with her. Allow yourself to open up emotionally, even a little, so she feels she can do the same. This isn't just about touching her skin. It's about touching something deeper, something that lasts in her memory. 3. Total presence, the art of being completely there. This is a powerful tip. In every second of the encounter, make sure you're completely present. Forget distractions, leave worries aside. This is her moment. When a man is truly present, she can feel it. She senses it in the way you look at her, the way you touch her, the way you respond to her every movement. You're not just participating, you're fully there, totally focused on her. Do you think you've ever really been present? Try this next time and notice the difference. 4. Gentle words and whispers, how to increase desire. Words have a power that few men take advantage of. During intimacy, carefully choose your words. You don't need to speak much, but pick strategic moments to whisper things that make her feel special. Use soft words and watch your tone. Tell her things you'd only say to her, and make her feel unique. Don't underestimate the power of a well-timed whisper. It can trigger a passion she can't ignore. 5. Synchronization, the key to a unique experience. Many men focus on their own rhythm, forgetting that synchronization is essential for creating an unforgettable experience. Observe her rhythm, notice how she responds, and adjust your own pace to match hers. It's not just about leading or following. It's about finding that middle ground where you both flow together. When you're in sync, the moment becomes something unique, something special that transcends the physical and becomes a perfectly harmonious dance she'll remember. 6. Listen to her body. Adjust your approach to maximize pleasure. A common mistake is to ignore the signals she gives you. Her body speaks. Through her breathing, her gestures, her gaze. Be a careful observer. Adjust your approach based on what her body is telling you, even without words. Every woman is a universe, and what works for one may not work for another. Be flexible, willing to change your strategy in the moment if you sense it could be better for her. When you learn to listen to her body and respond accordingly, you're making a difference. 7. Create an atmosphere that invites emotional openness. A woman opens up emotionally when she feels she's in a safe and welcoming environment. Before anything else, make sure the setting is right. The lighting, the music, even the scent of the place can influence how she feels. Create an atmosphere that invites her to let her guard down, where she can be herself without reservations. This not only makes the moment more intimate, but also builds a solid foundation for the connection you're seeking. 8. Make every encounter special and unforgettable. Every encounter is an opportunity to leave a lasting impression. Don't fall into routine. Every time you're together, do something unique that she doesn't expect. Surprise her. Don't stick to the basics. Don't underestimate the power of small details. A special phrase, a different touch, or something as simple as a gesture of tenderness. Make sure that when she thinks of you, she doesn't think of just another night, but of something that stirs her inside, something she can't find elsewhere. 9. Be her emotional refuge. Intimacy can be more than just a physical connection. It's also a moment when you can be her emotional refuge. Show her that with you, she can be vulnerable without being judged, that she's safe. When you build this kind of bond, you're not only satisfying her in the moment but creating something deeper, something she'll value and remember. Be the man who, beyond physical pleasure, also offers safety and understanding. 10. The difference between physical and emotional satisfaction. Last but not least, here's the key that separates an ordinary lover from a memorable one. The ability to satisfy both physically and emotionally. It's easy to focus on the physical, but can you go beyond? To do so, you need to know her desires not just physically but emotionally. Being the man who can fulfill both needs places you in a special place in her life. You won't just be someone with whom she shared an intimate moment. You'll be someone who left a mark. These 10 tricks aren't for men looking for just a casual night. They're for those who want to go deeper, leave a lasting impression, create a connection that endures. By applying these principles, you become an unforgettable lover, someone she remembers not just for the physical pleasure, but for the emotional connection you created. If you've made it this far, my love, comment below with the word 100% or something else to let me know, to confirm that you've received the knowledge from the video so far. For more interesting topics, subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video and share it later. Let's continue. What irresistible men do, the secrets of attraction. Have you ever noticed those men who seem to naturally draw the attention of women? No, it's not just about physical appearance or money. It's something much deeper, something that goes beyond the superficial. These men have secrets, tactics, and specific behaviors that make them irresistible, capable of capturing the attention of any woman effortlessly. If you're here, it's because you want to learn what it takes to become one of them. We're about to dive into challenging, direct, no-nonsense advice. These are the secrets of men who don't just win attention but leave a lasting mark. 1. How to be the kind of man who always stands out in a crowd. To be irresistible, you first have to learn how to stand out in a crowd. Have you ever noticed that in any gathering or party, there are one or two men everyone seems to focus on? They may not necessarily be the most handsome or wealthy, but there's something about them that makes them shine. What's their trick? It's all about authenticity. Most people try to fit in, but truly irresistible men allow themselves to be who they are, no matter the situation. So, instead of asking yourself, what do others expect from me? Ask, how can I show up as my most authentic, real self? A man who presents himself fearlessly, without masks, is one who no one can ignore. 2. Confident gestures that send irresistible signals to women. Confidence isn't just something you feel, it's something you project. Gestures and body language play a crucial role in how women perceive you. Irresistible men master the art of projecting security without arrogance. Did you know that something as simple as keeping a tall posture, making eye contact, and smiling in a relaxed way can make you seem confident? Additionally, these men aren't afraid to subtly move closer when talking without making it uncomfortable. That subtle closeness sends a message of assurance and control. Ask yourself, how is your body language? If you're not sending the right signals, you're missing a huge opportunity to attract without saying a word. 3. How to project positive and attractive energy in any situation. The energy you project can change the dynamic of any interaction. Irresistible men radiate a positive energy that attracts and draws people in. This isn't about being falsely optimistic, but rather about bringing genuine joy and enthusiasm. This is fundamental because women are drawn to people who make them feel good, and positive energy is magnetic. Next time you're in a social setting, instead of complaining or focusing on the negatives, look for the good and be the one who brings an uplifting vibe. The energy you project reflects your mindset and approach to life, and believe me, that's noticeable. 4. The key to being charismatic and approachable without losing mystery. One of the most powerful secrets of irresistible men is that they strike the perfect balance between being approachable and maintaining an air of mystery. Being charismatic doesn't mean revealing everything about yourself. It's about building a connection that makes people want to know more. You don't need to give every detail of your life in the first conversation. Let women feel there's still more to discover in you, something you haven't shared yet. This sparks their curiosity and creates a nearly magnetic attraction. This isn't about playing games. It's about learning how to reveal parts of yourself gradually. 5. How to create a magnetic presence that attracts effortlessly. Irresistible men have a presence that fills the space without the need to say anything. It's not about speaking loudly or forcing jokes. It's about being comfortable in your own skin and projecting that calm. The next time you enter a place, take a moment, breathe deeply, and walk with calm, unhurried movements. Avoid nervous gestures, showing that you're in no rush to capture attention. That calm projects a message of control and confidence that people notice. Your presence should say, "I'm here, and I'm in control." 6. The secrets of men who always know how to generate interest. Generating interest is an art that few master. Irresistible men know how to capture attention without appearing desperate for it. How do they do it? The key is to maintain conversations that are interesting to them as well. Ask questions that make people think and share more about themselves. Instead of trying to impress, let them feel interesting. By doing this, you give the impression of being someone who listens and, at the same time, keeps a captivating presence. 7. How to be a good conversationalist who keeps women intrigued. Being a good conversationalist doesn't mean talking nonstop. It means knowing what to say and when to say it. Irresistible men master the art of conversation. They use pauses, body language, and smart questions to create an intriguing atmosphere. Don't fill every silence with words. Sometimes, silence speaks louder than words. Also, learn to listen actively. Show genuine interest in what she has to say and react naturally to her stories. This makes you seem both interesting and like someone who values her words. 8. The importance of self-confidence and how to cultivate it daily. Self-confidence isn't something that appears overnight. It's the result of knowing and accepting yourself. Irresistible men are those who, no matter the situation, show a genuine sense of security. To build this, start by focusing on your strengths rather than your weaknesses. What do you do well? What makes you unique? Work on turning those qualities into part of your identity. If you feel insecure in any area, work on improving it. Self-confidence isn't arrogance. It's a deep acceptance of who you are and what you bring to the table. 9. Techniques for being physically and emotionally attractive. Being physically attractive alone isn't enough. Emotional attraction is just as important, if not more. Irresistible men know that physical appeal opens the door, but emotional connection is what makes women want to stay. Keep yourself in good shape, take care of your appearance, but also work on your emotions and emotional intelligence. Learn to empathize, to understand how others feel, and to respond to those emotions appropriately. This makes you appear complete, not just as someone who cares about his body, but also his mind and heart. 10. The habits you should adopt to become an irresistible man. Becoming irresistible doesn't happen overnight. It's the result of small daily habits that reinforce your self-confidence and attractiveness. Here are a few. Start each day with a clear purpose. Take care of your appearance, keep your mind active, and work continuously on your personal development. These habits will not only make you look better, but will also change your attitude and the energy you project. An irresistible man is someone who focuses on constant improvement, who doesn't stay in his comfort zone, and who's always seeking growth.